All right, what we're going to do, Cruise, we're going to send the pro stocks. We're going to allow the crackers to refuel. You can refuel on the ramp if you need to fuel. If you don't need fuel, we're going to give you a 3-minute gun when we restart you, but it'll be pro stock first, then it'll be cracker box. So we'll go pro stock, then we'll go cracker box rerun of this heat since it never took place, then the SST 45, then the Grand Nationals, then the Ks. The cracker boxes, you will be a 3-minute gun when we do go to rerun you after the pro stocks. Pro stocks will go first. Crackers, if you need to refuel, let's get you refueled and ready to go. All right, race teams, crew chiefs especially, because you're responsible for your race team. As we discussed at the drivers' meeting, drivers, crew chiefs, and crew members, if you're going on the launch ramp, it has to be closed-toed shoes. No open-toed shoes on the launch ramp, no open-toed shoes when you're working on the boats. So please don't have us come out there and check, because we will DQ you. We're waiting on an update for the driver and the rider. That was Matt Bookie and Eric Sammons driving for Glenn Madden in the 46 out of Las Vegas, Nevada. The owner. Boat seems to be okay. Doesn't seem to have any problems. As the boat landed right side up. We're going to make sure the driver and the rider are okay. I don't know.
Number 61.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Brian. Not for that.
Hang on, I'm not here. Put the ambulance up.
Matt Bookie's getting transported, not the rider, Eric Sam. All right. Okay, so we got an update. We're going to transport the driver, that was Matt Bookie, out of Long Beach, California. We think it's a dislocated shoulder. That's the preliminary information that I'm getting. But otherwise, he's no other problems other than a possible dislocated shoulder. The rider is okay, Eric Salmon. So there's some good news. Both the driver and the rider, very minor injuries. And glad to hear that and glad to announce that. All right, drivers, here's what the schedule is going to be. Coming up next will be Pro Stock. Then we'll do the Cracker Box rerun. Cracker Boxes, you should be staying on the ramp area, ready to go. You're going to go with a 3-minute, not a 5-minute gun. You're going to go a 3-minute gun when we rerun you. After the Cracker Boxes, we're going to do the SST 45, then the Grand Nationals, then we're going to go with the K Racing runabouts.
Number 28. You're good. Rescue 2
let's do this thing. Here we go. Here we go. Pro stock. Go. All right, pro stock. Next sound you hear, gentlemen.
Go. Water's yours.
Water's yours. Let's go. We'll give you the lineup right now for pro stock. We have driving for the Boot Barn Dark Horse Racing sponsored entry out of San Clemente, California. The owner, John Grijalva. The driver, Greg Duff. Out of Carville Beach, Maryland. In the 24, driving for Mike Smith, it's Paul Fastlane Fitzgerald. Out of Payson, Utah, driving for the 741, Danny Lovelace, it's Jay Hart, the driver. In the 111, out of Horseshoe Bay, Texas, driving for Charlie White, it's Chad Majorkirth. In the 333, driving for Duff Daly, it's Tyler Roth. That's your lineup for Pro Stock. This is Big Block injected alcohol motors. Big Block injected alcohol motors. Speeds in the 120 plus mile an hour range. So a little faster than the Sportsman Extreme boats, but not quite as fast as the K Racing runabouts. SST 45s to the ramp. SST 45s. You'll be making your way to the ramp right after this heat. Then the Grand Nationals. Then the K Racing runabouts. And then we're going to bring you a little bit of yesteryear. A little throwback to the old days of vintage hydroplane racing here that used to dominate powerboat racing on the western United States. Since this is the 70th annual Thanksgiving Regatta, Dennis Johnson, owner of Traffic Aid Barricade Service, has bought his classic hydroplane. It's a limited hydroplane. We'll get you all the specs when they come out to do a couple laps of exhibition. So here we go for Pro Stock. Crackers are up right after. Crackers, you'll be next. Then SST 45, then Grand National. Drivers for Pro Stock. Pro Stock drivers, you must go around the far single buoy down by Headgate Dam for your start. You must go around the far buoy by Headgate Dam, the single orange buoy, for your start, not around turn 2. All right, you got one lap. Let's go.
Stop it right there.
Number 23, order up. Number 23.
Yeah, he's coming. Right here. Copy that. Give me a second. Hold on. We'll get it started.
Well, we couldn't start the race with the 777 on the front straightaway. Too dangerous. So as soon as we pull him off the course, we'll send him around yet again. Or the 111, I apologize. That was Charlie White's boat. That's Chad Majorkirth. Having a problem. We'll get him off the course. He'll come back for the final heat. I'm sure they'll get it fixed. It happens. We just can't let the boats start with the speeds they're running with the boat dead on the course right in the front straightaway. So we have to stop for safety.
Order up. 56.
Perfect.
Okay, let's send him. Do it. We'll have Richard go on the inside. They told me. Is he on the inside? Yeah, you're good. All right, here we go.
Drivers, last time. We're sending you around one more time, and we're going to start you. So let's go. White flag is out, drivers. White flag. Let's do it. So as they come around the score up buoy to start, they fan out under starter's orders as they come up. Flag is dropped. We are racing side by side pro stock. Fast lane Fitzy on the outside, taking the wide way around the course. Jay Hart driving for Danny Lovelace in the second spot. The third spot of Greg Duff, and then the 333 of Tyler Roth. Oh, Fitzgerald. Oh, let's hope that that's not a motor. So Fitzy having a problem.
Order up. Number 8, order up.
Also slowing down was Jay Hart. But that leaves the door wide open for Tyler Roth. And then Greg Duff. So we don't quite know why Jay Hart slowed down. Fitzgerald not able to keep the 24 lit. So it's all Tyler Roth right now as Jay Hart giving chase. And then Greg Duff in the third spot. It's a 4-lap sprint. 500 cubic inch alcohol injected motors. These pro stock class speeds, straightaway speeds upwards of 125 miles an hour. So coming all the way from Boise, Idaho, by way of North Carolina, the driver, Tyler Roth, the owner, Mike Stock and Duff Daly. Danny Lovelace, the owner of the 741. And then the Boot Barn Dark Horse Racing sponsored entry. John Grijalva, the owner, Greg Duff, the driver. As white flag, as they come around, checkered flag flies for Tyler Roth. Tyler Roth will take the checkered flag. Driving for Mike Stock, powered the boat owned by Duff Daly out of Stuart, Florida. Danny Lovelace, the owner of the 741, Beg Borrowed Steel. The driver, Jay Hart out of Lake Havasu City, and Greg Duff limping across the finish line. Driving for John Grijalva in the Boot Barn Dark Horse Racing sponsored entry, Cowboy Up.
Somebody wants to come through. I didn't let them through. That's a block.
All right, river traffic can come through. River traffic, come on through. Go up past the buoy line, please.
Yeah, I'm clearing them right now because it's going to be a few minutes until Fitzy in.
All right, river traffic, river pleasure boater, come on through. Let's go. Let's expedite. Go as fast as that little boat can travel. All right. The right pedal moves it faster. He's on.
Steering and everything. Look at this. It's blowing over backwards.
All right. Pleasure boater, you're welcome to go as fast as you can. Go on out. Go on through. Go on through. Get some weight to the nose. All right. Hang on that. Put it down. This is our newest class. It's Pleasure Boat Extreme. We got a driver and 6 riders as they all wave to the crowd. All right, getting to the nose. There it goes. Now it's planing off faster. Not really. Okay. That's an out. Cracker Boxes, you're up next. Cracker Boxes, then SST 45, then Grand Nationals.
Troy, I'm going to have you jump on the boat with Richard. Troy jump on the boat to the start. Both the SST 45 and Grand National race.
Number 40, order up.
Thank you.
Number 40.
Troy, do you have the green flag or not? Copy that. Get the neon green one if you could. That's probably the easiest one.
63, order up. Number 63.
What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See if it's in there. If it is. Troy, the flag is up. The judge stands on the way to the dock. By the judge stand grab.
All right, Crackers. Remember, this will be a 3-minute gun. A 3-minute gun, Crackers.
Here we go. 4 hours.
I'll give her. Cracker Boxes. Next sound you hear is a 3-minute gun. 3 minutes, Crackers. 3 minutes. right, SST 45s. You're up next, followed by the Grand Nationals, then the K Racing Runabouts. So minus Glenn Madden's boat, that was the 46. Hoping that bookie is okay. Eric Salmons. Here's we got a 3-boat heat. Well, it was a 4-boat heat, now is down to a 3-boat heat. Let's give you the lineup. In the 55, that's the California Cracker, Dave Laws, and 1 minute to the start. Mark Cervenka, the rider. That's the California Cracker, owned by Mark Conavey in the 55. Donald Deutsch, Justin D'Alessandro in the 94. Miss High Maintenance, Chuck and Jeannie Deutsch out of North Hills, California, the owners. And Brett Marshall and Corey O'Neill in the 244 out of Las Vegas, Nevada. That is the wild card sponsored entry. They're doing a clock start. 15 seconds to go as they come around. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, we got a good start. Good start. As they go into turn 1 at the top of the course. California Cracker goes the short way around, but here's Miss High Maintenance coming out in the lead. The second spot is the 244, the Rebel. Brett Marshall, Corey O'Neill. Going in the turn, swinging wide. Whoa, all the way out. The 94. As the 244 continues. Out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Dave Laws, Mark Cervenka. In the 55, rounding out the field. But it's all Donald Deutsch and Justin D'Alessandro. Followed by the 244, Brett Marshall, Corey O'Neill. The wild card out of Las Vegas, Nevada. And the 55, 4-lap sprint. SST 45s, you will be next. Grand Nationals, you should be warming your motors. Grand Nationals, you should be warming up. K Racing Runabouts, you should be warming up. Uh-oh. The 244 having problems. Uh-oh. And looks like the 244 having a little problem. Just go ahead. 55 coming by now in the second spot. And the 94 takes the checkered flag. He'll win this heat of attrition, as first we lost Matt Bookie and Eric Sammons in the initial run, and now looks like the 244 is succumbing to engine problems, maybe electrical. So checkered flag for Dave Laws and Mark Cervenka out of Huntington Beach, California. They'll finish in the second spot. All right. Coming up next, SST 45, Formula Lights, Formula Light tunnel boat racing action. And then K Racing runabouts after the Grand National. So we'll go Formula Light, Grand National, then K Racing runabout, and then we'll have a little bit of yesteryear with the Trafficade sponsored Classic Limited Hydroplane. If I can get Jeff Conant to see Ross Wallach, I would appreciate it. So we hope you're enjoying the 70th annual Thanksgiving Regatta, the Southern California Speedboat Club, founded in 1946. Proud putting on races right here at the beautiful Blue Water Resort and Casino. We've been putting on races at Lake Mouvalia, which is what this area is called, on the Colorado River. There's also the Mark Yunker Memorial Award, presented by Nick Rose Insurance, Amsoil, Hotboat.com, Ecology Auto Parts, Trafficade, Jet Renew, Rex Marine. We want to thank all the great sponsors for getting involved. Coming up next, SST 45s. Let's get you in the water and turned around right now. Formula Lights in the water and turn around right now, please. You can fire and go for your hot lap. SST 45s, you can fire and go for your hot lap.
Short course, rescue, short course.
Once again, we appreciate you coming out to watch it, the 70th annual Thanksgiving Regatta. For those, we want to get a big shout out for everybody on the World Wide Web watching from the comfort of their own home. We hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. SCSC, the Southern California Speedboat Club. You can visit us at scscracing.com for all updates and information. And on Facebook, Southern California Speedboat Club. We've got great souvenir t-shirts that lovely Wanda and Melissa are selling. So grab yourself a souvenir t-shirt, a SCSC hat, koozie. Keep your beer cold, or your soda pop, or even a water. On the water right now, Formula Lights are tunnel boats. Formula Lights. In the number 25, RJ West driving for Skelton Racing. In the 18 at Redondo Beach, California, that's Jared Wallach. Clover Construction sponsored entry. The 19, Mark Halyak driving for Bill Ryder, Ryder Racing out of Tustin, California. In the 24, out of Santa Rosa, California, it's Spencer Love. And in the 44, that's Colin Cross driving for Spencer Love in the other Clover Construction sponsored entry. As we get the Formula Lights lined up, they're going to do a Le Mans start, and as well as the Grand Nationals. So the Formula Lights will do a 10-lap qualifier, and then after they run their first 10-lapper, then we'll run the Grand Nationals. All right, if I can direct your interest across the lake, across the river, that's our start boat. As we're getting ready to go into the 1-minute countdown, drivers get ready. We'll shoot a flare and count it down.
Are we ready? Let me know when we're ready for the 1 minute.
All right, Pat, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute, drivers, 1 minute. $50 seconds. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. "20 seconds, the flag is up. We're underway. 10-lap qualifier underway. Spencer Love has a little bit of edge coming off the beach, but Colin Cross has the inside line, and as he powers away, so when they come by, this will be the start of lap 1 with these tunnel boats. Drivers strapped in via 6-point harness, all breathing onboard air, and have radio communications to the spotters. So Colin Cross leads them across the line. Jared Wallach in the second spot. Third is Spencer Love. Fourth is RJ West. And fifth is the 19 of Mark Haliak driving for Bill Ryder. But here goes Jared Wallach on the inside. Colin Cross on the outside. Colin still leads. Jared Wallach makes a mistake on that turn. Drove in way too hard. That opened the door for RJ West now. So Jared having to play a little catch up. Oh, as they come out. Coming in the turn hot. So Colin Cross the leader, Jared Wallach in the second spot, RJ in the third. Fourth, Spencer Love. Fifth, Mark Haliak. So here they go, coming around turn 2. This is a 10-lap qualifier. I'll give you the lap times. Here goes RJ trying to get some clean water on Jared, moving to the inside. Now we got a drag race down the front straightaway as Jared crosses back over. Gives him a little hose job. So the young driver trying to hold off the veteran national and world champion. Jared Wallach trying to hold off the 25 of RJ West. So these speeds, 37-second laps right now, 37, 38 seconds for your leader, Colin Cross out of Alameda, California. Oh, that was a costly spin. Didn't quite go all the way around, but Mark Haliak able to save it. So the drivers strapped in, as I mentioned, 6-point harness, onboard air, radio communication to the spotter, a tight course. They have rocker switches that are attached to the steering wheel that they use to raise and lower the motor in and out. They trim it out or get air underneath the pack air under the tunnel. They can fly the boats as they trim the motors back in or pull the motors back in close to the transom. They take the air away and the boats corner like they're on rails. The tunnel boat design, some of the hardest turning boats in the world, in the racing world. Their bigger cousins can turn up to 3 Gs. Here goes RJ West with a pass. RJ West side by side now, able to sneak in there and make the pass. Oh, Jared Wallach dives to the inside. What a great maneuver, but let's see what happens with RJ. So RJ now way to the outside, but has lane, has position on Jared. Now he's going to go after Colin Cross. This is a 10-lap qualifier, and we are 5 laps complete, 5 to go, with your leader, Colin Cross at Alameda, California. Oh, here comes RJ West, able to battle from the 4th spot. Now looking like he's going to pass the leader. RJ West Took him 4 laps to pass the 18 and was able to get by the 44 and making it look easy. He builds these boats and races them all over the country with Chuck Skelton, Skelton Racing, after just winning the Formula Light Championship for the U.S. Formula, the North American Speedboat Association. So RJ West, your leader, as we count down 7 laps complete, 3 to go. Grand Nationals, you should be at the water line. Grand Nationals, you should be at the ramps. Let's go, Grand Nationals. K-Boats, you should be warming up. K-Boats, you should be warming up. Next time by. So as we get ready for white flag for RJ West. RJ West. 1 lap to go. Skelton Racing out of Santa Clarita, California. The number 44, Colin Cross out of Alameda, California. Jared Wallach, Redondo Beach, California. The 24 out of Santa Rosa, Spencer Love, and Mark Haliak, the number 19. Checkered flag. RJ West, 2nd place. We'll go to Colin Cross, 3rd. Jared Wallach, 4th. Spencer Love, and 5th, Mark Haliak. That's the first qualifier. We'll come back later today when we start doing the finals for the flat bottoms. And we'll have the second qualifier. Tomorrow there'll be a 20-lap main event for the SST 45s. Grand Nationals up next. Jeff Connett, or a representative for Trafficade, please come see Ross Wallach. Grand Nationals, you should be heading to the waterline right now. Grand Nationals, you should be heading into the waterline for your warm-up. As soon as this boat clears, we're going to send you on your warm-up. All right, Grand Nationals. Water's yours. Water's yours, Grand Nationals. Water's yours. Yeah, I got a visual on you, Troy. Yeah, you probably... All right, on the water right now, the Grand Nationals warming up. We'll give you the lineup. Chuck Susamian driving in the Armenian Navy. Ecology Auto sponsored entry out of Hacienda Heights in the boat number 22. Jimmy Lewis, the Blackjack, number 19 out of Lake Havasu City. Tyler Roth driving the 333 for Duff Daly and Mike Stock out of Boise, Idaho. Richard Lafrey out of Las Vegas, Nevada, driving Gunpowder, boat number 6. And Eric Sperry out of Canyon Lake, California, Battle Axe, the new Battle Axe. Eric Sperry, the owner. Grand Nationals will also be doing a Le Mans start. All right. For those with small children and those that have sensitive ears, you might want to get ready to plug them up because the start to this race, when we turn them loose, is quite loud. Just giving you fair warning. Drivers, we're going to do a test flag once you line up. Once you line up, we're going to do a test flag. Drivers, let me see your hands. All right. Coming up on the 1 minute, drivers. 1 minute.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
1 minute, drivers. 1 minute. $50 seconds. $40 seconds. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. The flag is up. And they're off. Chuck Susamian, Tyler Roth, 1 and 2. Jimmy Lewis in the 3rd spot. Locke in the 4th spot. 5th is Eric Sperry. This is a 10-lap qualifier. Chuck Susamian, the Armenian Navy, the Ecology Auto sponsored entry, your leader. The 333 of Tyler Roth in the 2nd spot. Eric Sperry able to pass Rick Lawfrey. Putting Locke back in the 5th spot. But there's your leader, the battle for the lead. As Tyler Roth now takes away 1st place. Jimmy Lewis. But a good battle. As Locke on the inside, Eric Sperry on the outside. K-Boats, make your way to the ramps. K-Boats, make your way to the ramps. K-Racing Roundabout Pro. As Tyler Roth Chuck Susamian in the 2nd spot. Jimmy Lewis out of Lake Havasu City in the 3rd spot. The 227 of Richard Lockery and the 24 of Eric Sperry. Eric Sperry now back in the 5th spot. Three laps complete, 7 to go. 7 more laps on this qualifier. going all over the place. But here's your leader, Tyler Roth, in the 3:33, 4 laps complete. Next time by, he'll be halfway. The 22. Once again, K-Racing Runabout Pro, head to the ramp. K-Racing Runabout Pro, head to the ramp. Eric Sperry coming around. Eric Sperry riding that thing for all she's worth. Here comes Tyler Roth. As Locke stays wide, Chucksy Samuel in the second spot. The Ecology Auto Armenian Navy Special as Eric Sperry seems to pedal that boat. That's the former body snatcher, now known as the Battle Axe. 5 laps complete. We are halfway through this qualifier, and so far it's been all Tyler Roth. In the 3:33, driving for Duff Daly and Mike Stock out of Boise, Idaho. The 227, driving for Andrew Barker. Andrew Barker, the owner. Richard Lockery, the driver, out of Las Vegas, Nevada, in the 227. Jimmy Lewis in the third spot. And rounding out the field is Eric Sperry. To go in this qualifier, and they'll come back later this afternoon and do it again. The 19, Jimmy Lewis. But there's your leader with 3 laps to go. The 3:33. Chuck Susamian now just about a straightaway behind in the 2-2 red racing craft. Andrew Barker's Shakedown 227, driven by Richard Lockery. And the 19 of Jimmy Lewis, Blackjack Lewis Performance Racing. White flag, 1 to go, 1 to go. The Tyler Roth, the 24, Eric Sperry, Chucky Susamian coming by. Tyler Roth, Eric Sperry, but here's second place, Chuck Susamian. K-Racing Runabouts, let's get you in the water. K-Racing Runabouts, let's get you in the water. You're up next. Jimmy Lewis and Richard Lockery. All right. All right, I need to see Jimmy Lewis to the judges stand. Jimmy Lewis, driver of the 19, Blackjack Grand National. And then I need to see the driver and the crew for the 24. The driver and the crew for the 24 Grand National. Come to the judges stand as soon as you put your boat in the pits. K-Racing Runabouts. K-Racing Runabouts, let's get you in the water and turned around. K-Racing Runabouts, let's get you in the water and turned around. All right, K-Racing Runabout. We're looking for the 999 L. Sid, Duff Daly, the driver. We're looking for the 401K, Tyler Roth, the driver. He just got out of the Grand National. He's driving for Doug Lindsay out of Sandy, Oregon. That boat sponsored by Cannon Marine. It's a 470 blown alcohol flat bottom. DeCucci hull. Crew chief Kyle Cannon. Owner is Doug Lindsay. The boat known as 401K. And then the 16, the Shocker. That's John Guthrie Jr. out of Lake Havasu City, Arizona. So we're going to get Tyler Roth strapped in, and he'll be ready to go. And as soon as we see the El Cid, one more time, I need the driver of the 19 GN. That's Jim Lewis, C. Ross Wallach. I also need the crew and the driver, Eric Sperry, and your crew to the judges stand. Eric Sperry and your crew of the 24 to the judges stand to see Ross Wallach right now.
Spin them, I'm going to send them.
K-Racing Runabout. Water's yours. On the water right now, the last heat before our first intermission. This is the K-Racing Runabouts. K-Racing Runabouts, blown alcohol flat bottom. The K-Racing Runabout Pro class. Duff Daly on the outside. Tyler Roth in lane 2. And on the inside, give him a wave, ladies and gentlemen, John Guthrie Jr. So the 999 just set the world speed record, the straightaway speed record at 152 miles an hour. So that's moving in this blown alcohol sprint boat. We're going to line them up. They're under starters orders now. As they head down to the score-up buoy. They're going to come around. They should be lined up and bringing you up to speed. And we're racing. John Guthrie on the inside. Duff Daly on the outside. In the El Cid. Here comes Guthrie. As Tyler Roth falls back to the third spot. Guthrie trying to catch Duff Daly in the El Cid as Duff swings wide coming out of the turn. Everybody back from the water line. Everybody back from the water line right now. Let's go. Grab the kids back from the water line. Need to be up by the cabanas, up by the ramadas. White flag, last lap, here we go. Duff Daly driving for Mike Stock. Comes around for the checkered flag. Johnny Guthrie. Oh, that hurt. As Duff Daly comes through. At about a quarter throttle. If that. Johnny Guthrie in the second spot. And unfortunately, Tyler Roth will not finish this heat. Once again, last call. I need to see Jimmy Lewis, Eric Sperry, and your entire crew up to the judges' stand right now. Jimmy Lewis, Eric Sperry, and your entire crew to the judges' stand. Right now, we're going to take about a 20-minute break, let our rescue come in and change out, and then we'll be back underway with the finals for Friday's running, day one of the 70th annual Thanksgiving Regatta, the Mark Yunker Memorial, presented by Nick Rose Insurance, Amsoil, Ecology Auto Parts, Rex Marine, Jet Renew, and the family of polishes and cleaning products, hotboat.com, and Traffic Aid Barricade Services. Once again, we'd like to remind you the Southern California Speedboat Club is selling souvenir t-shirts, both short and long sleeve. See lovely Wanda and lovely Melissa at the Cantina patio area. They have hats, koozies, and even trailer plugs in limited quantities. Also, all news and information and updates available at scscracing.com, Southern California Speedboat Club Racing.com, both on the web and on Facebook. We'll be back here again after this weekend's event on March 25th and 26th for the Spring Classic. You can catch all the updates and information, as I mentioned, at scscracing.com. But plenty of race action coming at you when we return after a very short intermission. John Graholva, come to the judges stand. John Graholva, come to the judges stand, please. All right, if we can start getting our rescue personnel and all our river closure staff back in position, rescue personnel and river closure staff back in position, we'll get ready to go into the finals for day number 1 of the 70th annual Thanksgiving Regatta, the Mark Yunker Memorial, presented by Nick Rose Insurance.
Both got plenty of battery capacity.
All right, if we can get everybody back in position, we'll get everybody back in position. We're going to get going. Our first heat up after the intermission will be Classic Endurance, your final, followed by GPS 100, followed by the Comp Jets. So Classic Endurance, then GPS 100, then Comp Jets, and then the Pro Stock final. All right, as we get ready to go racing again, I need everybody out of the water. All spectators, all fans. You guys are great. We just need you back out of the water and up close to the ramadas. As close as possible. You can't be at the water line. You cannot be at the water line. We will not be able to start the races. Same thing with you guys on the island. You're supposed to be 20 feet, at least 15 feet, 15 feet off the water line. 15 feet back from the water line if you're on the island. We're going to send people over there and start moving you back. You're too close to the water line. All right. Send him. He's got one lap. All right, here we go. Thank you. Thank you all for doing that. It's an insurance stipulation. So on the water right now is Chad Majorkirth out of Horseshoe Bay, Texas. They're checking the boat out. They had a little problem in the first heat. Weren't able to complete, so now we're giving them a little test session, one lap, to make it to the final. As coming up next, the final heat for Classic Endurance, you should be in the water turned around. GPS 100, you are on deck. Comp Jets, you're warming up. After that will be the SEs. Now all flat bottom class